How's it going, Rogues Gallery, and welcome to another Shadowverse Evolve video here on Red Zone Rogue. Today, we have a bunch of Shadowverse Evolve news to talk about. We just had the Grand Showdown, and I'm going to do a whole separate video recapping that. But we also had a bunch of news drop for the Japanese side over the past couple, weeks or so that a lot of you might not know about. Did you know there's going to be a new Umamusume set? Right, there's going to be Uma 2 is what I'm going to be calling it. But we also got information on the Reprint swimsuit summer set, which is very spicy, as well as some other stuff. So in today's video, we're going to recap a lot of the news for you if you haven't been paying attention to the Japanese side. And yeah, let's get into it. I have an overlay prepared. And let's kind of jump into this. So this is the Japanese Shadowverse Evolve website, and as you can see here, we have all of the sets that are basically coming up or have already come out. I'm not going to recap like the booster sets, like this one, Dark Rebirth or Black Iron Invaders. They might have a different name in English, to be honest. This is just getting translated. But yeah, and I also want to give one big caveat. We do not have official confirmation, even me as one of the official Shadowverse Evolve ambassadors, we do not have official confirmation that these are going to be released in English. So we don't know that they're going to be released in English at all. We just know that they're going to be coming out in Japanese. So take all that with a grain of salt. None of this is confirmed for an English release. So we're going to be talking about the Japanese side. All right. So let's go. We have a bunch of stuff to talk about too. We also have the English stuff to talk about. We'll talk about the English stuff last. Let's talk about the Japanese stuff first. So the two things that I'm most excited to talk about are this. So this is the swimsuit set, or the summer set, however you want to pronounce it. It's coming out in only 3 days from the time of this recording. Probably going to be coming out on the day that this goes live, if I had to guess based on timing. And this is a reprint set with all the characters in like a summer swimsuit kind of theme, both male and female. And otherwise as well. And so there's a trailer. We're not going to watch the trailer. I don't want to get content ID matched. But yeah, as you can see, it's really, really cute. In fact, I think they do this kind of stuff very tastefully. I don't think any of it's like too, out there or lewd or anything. This is Orcus. Orcus. There we go. I pronounced it right. It's a combination of me saying Octress and Orcus. But no, she's a card that we're going to be getting in English soon, and now she's getting this really, really cute reprint. And here we have a new version of Alice. So this is a new version of Alice Fabled that's like unique to this set, right? So this one's not just a reprint. This is a new card that is going to be, a way to juice up current existing decks, like the Fable deck. And that's one of the things I want to talk about today, is that even though certain archetypes might, fall by the wayside, looks like they're printing new stuff to, revitalize them and give them new life and new juice, which I think is really, really cool. Such as Alice here. This is something we'll showcase in just a moment, because I do have all of the cards. We're not going to go over every single one of them, but I do want to showcase this. And then once again, here's just some more of the art. Once again, looks absolutely gorgeous. Here's the product specifications. Here's a classic piece of Cerberus art. For those of you who have been following Rage of Bahamut, you may have seen this art before. But it's a small set, right? So there's only 29 legendaries and 25 gold rares. And then there's also 32 SPs, 29 URs, and 54 SLs. So it's basically like a premium product, right? It's a small set. The packs are small, but all the packs are juiced. There's no commons, or there's no bronze or silvers. It's just golds and higher, and it's just a bunch of like nice hits. Here's some information, more of like the SP information. So you do have these SPs and all this kind of good stuff, and they're gonna have some events with this absolutely gorgeous new playmat. There's a lot of the art in this set that's art that you may have seen before in Rage of Bahamut and stuff, but also a lot of brand new art, which I think is really cool, such as this one with Phylene and Galmium. People who watched the Grand Showdown may be very familiar with these two characters. And then, here's the actual breakdowns, just kind of written all out. You can kind of see it here. I'm not going to go over it again, But yes, I do want to mention that there are 3 tokens in the set, and the tokens do have alternate art, which is very nice. And what else? Is there anything else we should mention? I guess we should mention that each pack only has 3 cards, and a box only has 6 packs, right? So, you know, you don't have a ton of cards per box, but they're all premium cards, so that's kind of like the idea here. Bushiroad has done stuff like this. I've opened up a Weiss Schwarz video, or Weiss Schwarz set that was very similar, so yes, very similar. So let's take a look at some of the cards. As you can see here, we have like Orcus. We have, let's see if we can spot some. Is this Lily? Crystalia Lily? There's some cards that are being reprinted here that, you know, already exist. Here's your boy Albert. Here's Ralmia, so players of the current stuff. Here's Ralmia. It's not all just waifus. Here's some like husbandos as well. There's Phylene. So Phylene just straight up gets a reprint. Obviously, Galmu also just gets a new reprint. We have, obviously, Cerberus. We have Ginsetsu. I'm really excited about the Ginsetsu. Yeah, so, like, there's a bunch of really, really sweet reprints. So those were the... Well, it's a combination, right? The gold and the legendary cards. They do have the SL versions of the cards as well, with the SL foiling. But I want to get down to here. So now we have the SPs, and this is where they start to look really, really nice. As you can see, for the most part, the SPs. Let's go find her back up in Sword. I don't think the art changes for the most part. We just have, yeah, here we go. Here she is. She looks awesome. Yeah, the art doesn't really change. It's just you get the frame treatments and special foiling and all that kind of stuff, right? Here's this is Fina, by the way. Look at this Fina. And so yeah, so here's like the SP Phylene. Yeah, this is a pretty sick set. This one I'm looking forward to in particular. This one is Dark Angel Olivia, and then here are the tokens. So we have Fairy token, Spicy Fairy token, Spicy Soldier token, and I'm not entirely sure what this one is, but was a cat catching the fishing cat. Bro, I need my tokens though. I need my tokens though. And then here is the UR versions with the texture foiling and all the everything that comes with the UR. And I think these might also have extra little bits. So like Albert, here, let's see. We have Albert. Can I open him in a window? Yeah, you know what? Let's do a little bit of comparison here to see versus. Oh, they look like they might be the exact same, to be honest. Like art-wise, other than like the frame treatment. Yeah. So they are the same. Okay. Just wanted to check. But yeah, I think this set's gonna be great. I have no idea. Once again, no confirmation that this is coming to English. I have no idea if this is coming to the English release or anything like that. But I will say that I am personally buying some boxes of this for the Japanese release, and I will be opening some myself. Here's the last of the URs, including beautiful Dark Angel Olivia, and this is literally just Dark Angel Olivia. Here we have Aether. Like, this is a new different Jean, the 3-drop Jean. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked for this. But what I really like about this is you have all the crazy like chase cards and stuff, but you can also just get them in their normal forms too. So like here's just the normal Dark Angel Olivia, which is great. So yeah, that is the that is this set. The special swimsuit product, Seaside Memories is what it's called. Yeah, that's great. Reprint set, very cool. All right, now we have the Umamusume set. Now this one is EX collaboration pack Umamusume Pretty Derby, and yeah, we have brand new cards for Umamusume that are likely going to really juice up the set. Now we don't have a ton of information about this, but we do know we are going to have all new characters joining, or rather characters joining Shadowverse Evolve, Umamusume characters joining Shadowverse Evolve for the first time, such as these 3 here. And it's also going to be a smaller set as well. So it's going to be a little bit bigger. So each pack has 4 cards. And each box, I believe, also has 6 packs. I think it's similar to the sizing of the Seaside Memories. And here you can see the breakdown. once again, very similar. We have legendary cards, 26, and then gold cards, 31, and then SSPs, SPs, SLs, and then this special 5 of card. And there are going to be some serialized cards that they announced as well. But I think this is great because maybe it's 8 packs per box. Looking at this, but I think this is great that they're like bringing life back into one of the collaboration sets, which is really cool, right? Because it's really hard to just print like a 1 or 2 off Umamusume card in any other random set. So giving its own little juice, I think, is great, and it helps, you know, make your Umamusume cards that you currently own relevant. So if you're sitting on your like Daiwa Scarlets and your Agnes Tachyons, and you want to keep playing Shadowverse Evolve for a long time, don't sell them. They might be useful and good again, especially those really high-powered ones. And here's some extra cards, like super special and special cards. They have like this foiling and signature, which is really, really pretty. I'm really excited to get these borders and frames finally in English. It's gonna be really cool. And then here's some other further breakdowns. This one is talking about how like Tokai Teo, or this one is a Special Week, but Special Week is going to be getting a like a serialized card that we haven't seen a version of yet. And oh, it is 8 packs. Yeah, confirmed. So 1 pack is 4 cards, and then 8 packs per box. It comes out January 10th of next year. And yeah, I just wanted to kind of cover this because I figured not a lot of you know about this. You might not follow all the Japanese side stuff, and I think this is really cool. Once again, not confirmed for an English launch, but I think it's just something that you should still pay attention to because I think it's really cool and interesting. And then finally, let's talk about some actually confirmed English stuff. So we have Idolmaster coming up, and like very soon on October 11th. I'm obviously going to be doing all of the normal stuff that I do for the set. So we'll have a case opening, we'll have a deck dive. I want to have more gameplay on the channel. I just haven't had time to actually properly edit it. I have some planned with like Daniel Yonto, with Ignitius, and maybe some other people as well. So that would be really cool. And this comes out very soon, right? Yeah, I'm looking forward to this actually. I'm not super big into Idolmaster, though I do like Idolmaster. I do have a couple Idolmaster figures in the background. I have a Shibuya Rin, as well as some other ones. Maybe you can tell me if you spot any in the background in my normal videos when it's much larger. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to this. And I will say the Idolmaster set is really strong, and it comes with 3. There are 3 starter decks, and they're actually really good starter decks. It's a great, perfect place to get into Shadowverse Evolve. Especially the cool starter deck, that's the card type cool, is like a top tier deck, like actually a top tier deck. Next we have in November, so this is a pretty quick timing, right? Which I think is might be a little too close for some people because this is November 22nd and this is October 11th, so it's only a month apart. But what I will say is the Idolmaster set is like a self-contained set like the Umamusume. So if you just want to play Idolmaster, you can just buy the Idolmaster stuff and then not really have to buy too much of Verdant Steel. And on the other side, if you're just, you know, say you're like me and you're really into like Abysscraft, well, maybe you'll just pick up a couple Abysscraft cards from Cinderella Girls, and then you can buy more of like Verdant Steel, for example. So I think these being too close, you can kind of pick and choose which ones you really want to engage with. I'm crazy. I'm going to be going pretty big on both of them. And luckily we have a couple month break between Verdant Steel and Alter Chaotica, which is another set that's coming out. I'm actually really looking forward to Verdant Steel because I think this is the set that has mono in it, and mono is like so good. Yeah, we have some of the breakdowns. We do have a pack change. So now booster packs are going to be, there's still 8 cards, but booster boxes will have less packs per box, but the booster boxes themselves will be cheaper to compensate for it, but booster box cases will have more boxes overall. So yes, booster cases will now have 20 boxes in them. And so I think if you're a case buyer like me, it's likely not going to matter all that much. But if you buy individual boxes, I think it'll be cheaper on average because the boxes will be a little bit cheaper. If you want to see like the actual pull rates and how everything shakes out, stay tuned. Once again, I'm going to be buying a case. We'll be opening on the channel. We'll see what the pull rates are, so you can kind of see for yourself But yes. And each box will contain at least one SL or higher, which is great. So there's a higher chance of getting like chase cards, more like premium cards, which I think is really good. So overall, I think this is a pretty good change, and I've looked at the pre-order pricing on this kind of product, and it's like not that much more expensive for the case, even though the case has like 4 more boxes. So I think it averages out not too bad. So yeah. And then also, for the first printing of this, each box will have 4, it says 4 exclusive card sleeves. I'm not sure how many sleeves are in it. 10, okay. So you'll have 10 card sleeves. So basically to fill your Evo deck, which is cool. And so maybe I'll collect all these and I'll try to sleeve an entire deck in these. I am opening up a case after all. So yeah, you'll get one pack of 10 sleeves in every booster box, which is great. But yeah, like I said, I think this is the set that has mono in it, and I'm pretty stoked for mono. And then of course we have Alter Chaotica, which is a sweet set that has like new versions of existing characters like Deus Ex Machina, Medusa, Aether, Otohime, Rose Queen, Ektar. I'm not sure who this is, Dear Lady, but this is another set that I think is really sweet and that I'm also looking forward to. Oh, here it is. Aether becomes Sword Aether. And this set also has foil tokens, which I'm actually super looking forward to the foil tokens, specifically like the Fairy Wisp tokens, Otohime's Bodyguard. There's some good ones in here. This is the set, by the way, that has Orcus in it. So we get Lloyd, which I think is we get these 2 cards, which I think are or maybe they're not both Orcus. I think one of them might be for Orcus, and the other one might be for the other Portalcraft lady whose name I forget. And then now we also get the special versions of the SP cards that Japan has. So we get these a little bit earlier, actually, which is really, really cool. So yeah, that's kind of like our little 20-minute-ish breakdown of all the Shadowverse Evolve news. We have a lot of sets coming down the pipeline. Like I said, Alter Chaotica drops on February 7th. Idol Masters is coming up on the October 11th. And we have Verdant Steel in between on November 22nd. So these two come out pretty close to each other, but we do have at least a couple months between here and here. So I'm looking forward to all this kind of stuff. Shadowverse Evolve, I mean, like, I'm an official ambassador, so take what I say with a grain of salt, I suppose, but it's literally my favorite game, and it's the most fun I'm having right now, and I cannot wait for more of this stuff. These sets are really, really sweet, and they introduce some of my favorite characters in all of Shadowverse. And then we can hopefully look forward to some of this kind of stuff in the pipeline in English. Like I said, I don't have any official confirmation or anything like that. I just wanted to showcase it because I think it's cool. And I will be opening a booster box or 2 of the summer set because I bought some myself. It's not like a sponsored thing. I literally just bought them off of Amazon Japan because I was like, oh, of course I am. So that's going to be that. Thanks you all. Thank you all for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Are you excited for any of these? Like I said, I'm pretty stoked for all of these. Let me know your thoughts. And yeah, we'll see you next time.